Alright, welcome everyone. Since my previous cast performed so well, as it is apparently the second most viewed video on my channel and it achieved that in less than 2 weeks, I decided to give it another shot and maybe make it a bit more organized. I know I can't pull through with that, but here we go. Either way, let's start off with some player introductions, shall we? And I'm gonna slow it down a bit to... Yes, shut up, Windows. In the bottom left, we have... I made Moo in, I'm gonna call that Violet, going Seraphim. Then we have in the other back slot another Seraphim, Cyan Blue Dream. And in the front of that we have a dark blue Nossa going Aeon. And last but not least for that team we have the slightly lighter blue Devil Power going UF. I definitely can't do that the whole time with that kind of intonation. Now to the other team. In the back we have the orange Aeon Parafox. And in the other back slot we have the yellow Seraphim, Saya Shikin. I'm just gonna call that guy Saya because, yeah, I am gonna butcher that name again and again. In the front we have Robot R600. I'm just gonna call him Robot, I guess. And yeah, he is Cybran and a dark red, if I missed that. And the other Cybran of this team going also red with Top Shagger. And yeah, everyone's starting off with land first, so let's speed it back up to +0 and have a look what happens. I have watched this replay prior to recording, just to make sure that there's no desync and to have a quick look at what actually happens. And let me tell you something, we are in for a wild ride of some snipes, some run-bys, and some other fancy shenanigans. So let's have a little look how this goes. Well, while the southern team is currently still waiting in their base for the most part, Robot is already going to the middle to claim some nice big reclaim chunks, of which there is... I really don't like this reclaim mod, especially since it's kinda bugged for me. Please, just show me the reclaim. Apparently there's somewhere around 9k reclaim on screen here. It's really bugged, I hate it. But yeah, now Devil Power is also moving his ACU to the middle, or rather not yet. He's just claiming the maxes and trying to build some factories over here. And well, at least Nossa's got some NGs out trying to build some maxes. Wait, no, I'm just stupid. Everyone has at least some NGs out trying to build maxes. God, I'm totally not used to this. Anyway, I made Moo just sending out some Celans to have a quick look at what the hell's going on, and since no one made an air factory yet, never mind. Saya made an air factory and just now has his first scout moving overhead and taking a quick peek at the enemy bases, and he decided he doesn't want air anymore and just reclaims his factory. I mean, you do you, I guess. Sure. Also, he went first. Wait, did he go first air? Apparently he went first air and I missed it. Great caster, can't you see that? Now, with Team 1, currently reclaiming in the middle while Team 2 is still on its way to get there. There's a slight disparity in mass, with Team 1 already 2k mass ahead on total eco, okay fine, a bit less than 2k, and about 2k on reclaim ahead on reclaim. And there are the first shots fired by Nossa. Nossa and Robot just having a little brawl because, yeah, currently no land units out to speak of. And those lands we took a look at earlier did nothing other than to secure those passages against some cheeky run-bys going unnoticed. And yeah. Now Parafox is also joining in the middle, so we may see some 3 versus 2 com action. Or we may not. Let's have a look, because Robot is already retreating. Which I don't... Oh, let me guess. Yep, he's just greedy for all that nice little mass. And leaving most of the fighting to his comrades. And hey, Nossa has some tanks out. Those little Auroras just blapping away at Parafox. And first T2 max upgrades already completed for either teams, which is to be expected after claiming most of the important reclaim. It always hides, but there are still 10k mass just laying around on the ground ready to be taken. This is a complete mess. I am very sorry for it, but it's the best you're gonna get out of me for now. And that com brawl has subsided for now and has taken a step back into just a little standoff. Though Parafox is apparently deciding to make another move to get those little 31 mass wrecks. And gun upgrades coming out for both Robot and Top Shagger. Both going gun speed and range because, well, they are Cybran, so that's the only gun upgrade they are gonna get for a while. And Parafox taking on a position as designated air player, just building some inties and having them circling overhead. Albeit that Thea also has built some air, apparently not happy with the position of the first air factory, has repositioned it to its hydro and surrounded it with P-gens. Also, Seiya has quite a few more inties out, so I don't know what I was talking about. Parafox being designated air player. They both took air, they both built air, while on Team 2 only Blue has built some air units, so Team 2 is currently slightly behind on... Alright, I'm apparently just completely blind because I made Moo also build some inties, and yeah, either way, in total inti counts, Team 2 is still behind by 2 or 3 intis, which could be overcome by some nice turns. A T1 PD going down for Nossa in the middle while he goes T2, and Top Shagger going stealth with some nice Mantis assistance, which, yeah, the ACU has 10 build power while Mantis have like 1 build power or something like that. It doesn't even show their build power in the tooltip, which I'm really annoyed about. I mean, they have build power, they can obviously assist, but it doesn't show. Either way, every little bit helps to get it done quicker, and he also is not stalling for... Is he stalling for... I have no idea if he's stalling for mass, because I didn't look. Either way, his stealth upgrade finishes, and that gives him a nice little advantage, because now his comm is hard to spot. And Robot just moving in with some Mantis and Hunters in between to get some overwhelming numbers, but he didn't expect Devil Power to swoop in from the side, and also didn't expect I Made Moo to give some nice air support. Those T1 bombers are definitely gonna be useful for something if they are not focused on Parafox's ACU. Though, if I remember, nope, they are gonna get swatted out of the sky by those Inties. Either way, Top Shagger also moved his land units in and is successfully pushing back Nossa because the units for Devil Power have just dissipated into nothing. Well, I wouldn't say nothing. There's a nice big reclaim field of 3k reclaim laying there. Either way, Top Shagger taking the initiative and just pushing in ever farther into Nossa's base, and already taking out 2 maxes. This might look a bit hairy, but this won't be the first time this won't be the last time units get that close to a base and not do that much. Either way, Robot apparently decided, yep, he wants to go one-on-one with Devil Power's ACU, while having his units distract I Made Moo's land units in the back, or to the right of it. With varying success, I would say. He does have the advantage in the comm fight, but he doesn't have any supporting units whatsoever, so he is now forced to retreat because Devil Power definitely does have units to support. And Top Shagger, not satisfied with his units dying to the enemy forces, has decided to just keep on going, even though he is now currently under Oblivion Fire. And Nossa going for the Sensors upgrade, which is quite a rare upgrade to see, but it's definitely useful if you lack intel, which, guess what, his team kinda does. So that way he can at least see what he's doing with some nice high vision range and omni range. It's probably gonna be very helpful against those pesky stealthy Cybranths. And Top Shagger now moving in on I Made Moo with another land push, and I Made Moo apparently built his T2 HQ and already upgraded his front factory to T2, but I doubt it will get its first Ishiva out before sustaining some serious damage. Yeah, that doesn't look too nice. Apparently that T2 rush really hampered his unit production, and now he pays the price for it, with the units of Top Shagger moving through while Robot is trying a nice run by to get behind here and get closer. Never mind, he just decided, screw it, that factory looks juicy as hell, I'm gonna take it. While apparently Top Shagger's units are now moving in unimpeded, do they even know that they are there? Well, now they do. There's a radar, but yeah, max goes down and the units move further to another max. And would you look at that? Devil Power getting the drone upgrade, and T3, if I remember correctly, he gets both drone upgrades, so that's nice. And where are we sitting in terms of air? Well, Parafox has decided gunships are a nice thing to build, so let's build more of them, and is currently upgrading to a T3 Air HQ. While on the southern side we have T2 Air for blue, and currently building some Northers. Am I seeing that correctly? Hey Blue, what are you building? Yes! blue is building Nothas. And ping going out by Devil Power. I know the name is just kind of fucked. I messed with the UI scale and it doesn't like that apparently. And yeah, there's definitely something worth pinging because there is a stealthy little Cybran Com with almost 2 ranks of that just sitting in the middle there. And hey, would you look at that? There's a little Notha and another Notha just out from Saya, just blapping away at those land units and probably not doing much since Nothas don't have that much AoE. Well, okay, fine. It's not nothing, I guess. And am I seeing this correctly? Nope, that was just a manual drop of some T2 NGs in the front, I'm guessing, to build some Cerberus turrets. Because Robot does not have T2 on his com. And Top Shagger now with 2 ranks of vet and a nice little T1 army running into T2 PD fire, really sure of himself that he is able to take it. He's already under fire, so he should know that yes, he has definitely been spotted, and yeah, he has decided it's probably time to retreat now. At least to put his comp in the back of all that. And hey, Parafox has moved his Spectres. I kinda doubt that Team 2 actually has enough air units to do something about that. Which I know how this is gonna go. Nossa is gonna go down to a little air snipe. Inties come in and it's too late. Nossa goes down to the air snipe. It says Control K, I know, it's bugged. Don't worry about it. Or he actually Control K'd slightly prior to dying to that air snipe. But also, quite a few interceptors for Team 1 died in that exchange, and here come quite a few Nothas just laying damage into Top Shagger, who has now the burden of dodging all those shots, which he won't. Well, he dodged one of those, but there goes the counter air snipe. And we're even again, more or less. Though Team 1 has lost their highest rated, Team 2 has lost their highest rated player in that, so yeah, this is maybe gonna be a bit more difficult now, since Parafox, as the highest rated player on the enemy team, is still alive. Also, let's have a quick look at eco, and highest eco currently from Robot at 124 and Blue at 129, with highest reclaim numbers. 9.8k from Parafox, he definitely knows what it means to reclaim, and 5.9k for Devil Power, at least he's getting his reclaim on, though I am kinda annoyed about the fact that there is still quite a bit of reclaim untapped. I have all the right to be annoyed about that because I'm currently observing and not playing myself, because yes, that's a mistake I often make as well, just not reclaiming enough. And Parafox decided, yeah, swift wins are nice and all, but hey, I've got T3 power and T3 air, so you know what, time for some ASF, which, yeah, we don't have T3 air on Team 2 yet, so that might be a bit of a problem. We'll see. But for now, ooh, would you look at that? I made Moo just dropping some Ilshis off to the side, behind this ridge to... Oh, and he got spotted. Yeah, let's see how far those transports get. But I'm guessing they... Para. And he noticed. Yeah, time to drop them. And he dropped them in time before they get shot down. And now with not a whole lot to stop them. They are marching into Saya's base, who has decided, yeah, maybe some gunships would be a good idea. But there's a single mobile flag and they're trying to hold off those gunships. And while that's happening, Blue has pushed quite a bit into Parafox's territory with some T1 units, and those Spectres should probably be doing something. But, yeah, okay, fine. Para has apparently seen it as well, and now has recalled his Spectres to help out Saya, because, yeah, that base is going down. That T3, or that base is taking heavy damage. That T3 max is already halfway down, and it's not getting any better. Well, at least that T3 max is going down, though. And T2 PD finished in the base, which will do something, but oh no, those Ishivas have retargeted on the T3 P-Gen, and pop! There goes the T3 P-Gen, and oh no! Wait, no, that was the HQ. The HQ already went down. Saya just lost all factory capability with that. And I missed the goddamn tech snipe! Did they know? Did they know that there was... They did not know. Yes, they did. They saw one missile launcher, but... Yeah. I made Mu had no TMD in here. So, yeah, he died to this tech base. And Devil Power now taking his revenge on that, because he is pushing in, and there are already loyalists out just trying to hold off all that, and also Robot has taken the opportunity of this push to just move in behind and run straight into Ravager Fire. So yeah, that push won't go far. Unlike this side, where the tech base is now officially going to die to a T1 push at 20 minutes, while facing off against loyalists. Okay, fine, a loyalist. And and another round of missiles out, going for, I'm guessing, that mass extractor. Yeah, it looks like it's going for that mass extractor. Oh no, T2 max destroyed with not even a trace of reclaim left. Yeah, that's annoying and all, but also we're at the point where there's multiple T3 maxes and, okay fine, some mass fabs, so that one T2 max shouldn't be that important. Though it should be important to rebuild it though. Or is Blue just... Nope, Blue is still using up his mass. And yeah, that T1 push now really getting chased by loyalists and whalers. Okay fine, a whaler. And yep, there's not much left of this push, but it took care of whatever was in the middle and it got a max on the way. So I guess that's worth it. And Robot apparently dropped some NGs off right here, or they were just sitting undetected, and ooh, Parafox with the nice little run by in the back with a single fervor and some auroras. Let's see how well that goes, but I'm guessing there will be some PD up momentarily somewhere, maybe. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. And Parafox also now focusing on Restorers, which don't exchange too well with ASF. I mean, they have AA, but you need kinda bigger numbers for that, and that works too. Who needs PD if you can just reclaim your enemy T1 forces? Nice move there out of this NG, and going for the T2 PD just for safety. And gunships going down for Saya, who is at least back up to T2 air, and yeah, that's gonna be a hard time rebuilding. All this, at least Saya's got all this nice reclaim, a whole 20k. 27k reclaim to rebuild. Should be useful. And here comes some more gunships with not a whole lot of AA in the mix to actually mean there's no AA in the mix. And Spectres and Whalers now laying down fire on this little T1 and T2 force. Though the Obsidians are taking it like a champ because that's what they are built for. Either way, all this army accomplished was just to dump some mass onto Team 1's shores, and with that we have reached a bit of a slow phase, which it will heat up again, but not yet. And Parafox going T3 on his comm, and let's... Ooh, Blue has decided, yep, it's finally time. It's time to build another air factory and a shield, and then start work on an Awasa. I mean, the enemy can't possibly know about that yet because he hasn't even started building it, but oh, how this will become useful. While the enemy team is just focusing on Restorers and Spectres, apparently. And well, Saya has reached T3 again. And as Saya is trying to rebuild that, those pigeons just to start off from halfway down. Oh hey, those gunships moved in and got a max and a PD before being taken out by some swift winds and ASF. But let's see how this airfight goes. That airfight does not go well for Blue because he split his air units, and now Parafox is just kinda chasing all those split up units one by one, which doesn't look too well. And they have noticed the Awasa. Well, yes, Team 1 has noticed the Awasa. So what now? Well, there's not a whole lot going on, actually. I say while Devil Power is just streaming a massive amount of T1 and T2 units into the southern side that Robot definitely has to either defend or counter push with. Or he just, you know, takes his massive amount of Whalers and just sets them free over the enemy land army. And there are apparently NGs just rushing in and reclaiming each other. Yeah. That's some truly riveting gameplay here. NGs just reclaiming each other. Who needs tanks if you can have NGs, right? Sorry, I got a runny nose. And yeah, two Whalers and some Restorers coming in to take care of Devil Power's land force, as well as those bricks that are just having the time of their life, standing there mostly, okay fine, maybe not mostly unimpeded, because with enough land, with enough T1 land you can also actually do damage to bricks. It might take a few tanks, like a really kinda high amount of tanks, but you get there eventually. And yeah, I have just noticed that I keep glancing to the side because my preview window is over here to the side, and I don't know, strange habit, I guess. Well, there goes some restorers for Parafox, and here comes a nice little air fight. Or not. I mean, it is an air fight, but it doesn't look too nice. Not that I would be the master of air turns, to be honest, but yeah, it definitely does look like Parafox is just going to lose his ASF, and with the air fight lost just as the Orwasa finishes, that is a really bad time to lose air. Like a really bad time, because now what? Now you're gonna die. Well, not yet, but that's really hard to compete with if you had the air advantage or something akin to that for a while now and just suddenly lose it. But Robot has built T3 air, and yeah, that's not gonna save him now. There goes his shield and part of his eco in the mass storage around his maxes, and the Orwasa just swoops by, takes a turn, and comes in for a second round of bombing his comm, and I wouldn't be surprised if that takes him out. And Robot is out of the game. Well, that leaves Parafox with even more to deal with, and yeah, I'm not sure how well he is going to react to the fact that he's got a whole Cybran base now. Well, minus the T3 Air HQ. Which is even worse, because that means less T3 Air build power. But that Orwasa is now just starting to bomb Parafox's base and will die off screen. So there isn't even any useful... No, it didn't die off screen. It looked like it was falling down. Alright, it's not dying off screen, it's dying on screen and just plummeting into this hillside. But what do you know, there's already half another Orwasa done, ready to take its place, and yeah, that air disadvantage is something Parafox really can't keep up with. So yeah, that decision to build some SAMs, definitely a good idea. And here we have Bricks bullying a T1 army, but yeah, he also lost some maxes in this. And is gonna lose another max because the Bricks are just sitting there and not moving in. Alright, they are moving in now, and Harbinger's now under fire by Obsidians and Ilshavars. Yeah. Yeah, Blue's land force is not even shrugging as they just take out one Harbinger after the other. And Blue also just demonstrating his overwhelming air presence with how many? 54 ASF now. Against Parafox's 17, and also 7 out of Saya, who at least got some air grid, some part of an air grid back up. Still though, it is quite a loss to lose an entire base, and it's only going to get worse because look at that, the second Owasa is already on its way, followed closely by some air support by Devil Power and some ASF by Blue, and yep, there goes another T3 Max, and going in for another bomb, and there goes the T3 Land HQ for the Cybran. And with that, no more bricks. That's it. No more bricks, no more Cybran. Well, there might be some Cybran engineers still around somewhere, but it would have to be rebuilt from T1, which, yeah, Team 1 doesn't have time for that right now. Especially since that Owasa has a rank of vet and didn't really take that much damage, so it's now gonna just take care of Saya, as it seems. And that bomb just straight taking out all core mass and the aggregate that Saya spent the better part of the last 10 minutes or so rebuilding. And with 2.3k HP, Saya is not gonna survive this bomb and say goodbye to our yellow Seraphim. Now that leaves Parafox in a bit of a precarious situation because, yeah, this is kinda lost. That please let me talk. That 3 vet Owasa now just kinda turning on the spot, and although heavily damaged, gets off another bomb straight into the aggregate of Parafox and neatly taking out quite a huge chunk of it. Okay, fine, it's 2 P-gens and a factory, but yeah, that next bomb won't be so kind, and there we go! Boom goes Parafox's comm, and with that, we have our winner. I hope you enjoyed this cast, and yeah, hope to maybe leave a like or something, watch maybe some of my other videos if you really want to see what's going on. Either way, I really am not good at this whole YouTube thing. Yeah, either way, there may be another cast, who knows, maybe subscribe to find out. Bye!